Hey guys, Sugar John coming at you with another Awaken Chaos Era video. So today's video, what we're going to be talking about is going to be a recap of the free-to-play, how far I've made it, what I've done so far, and what I haven't actually done so far. All right, so this is what we have going on so far, and I'm actually a little impressed with myself. So I struggled at the beginning. Not gonna lie to you guys. The first week of this free-to-play series was it was pretty rough. I mean, I'm not a free-to-play player. I've really lost touch with that realm of things. You know, for the most part, I am one of those players who I'm okay with spending a little bit of money here and there. And you know, at the end of the day, like when you don't, things change. So I was forced to think out of the box. I was forced to actually take my own advice and kind of see, you know, was I on par? Did I know what I was talking about? Was I correct? And like, you know, what I should be doing, how I should be doing it, so on and so forth. And I gotta tell you, so far, it's worked out pretty good. We made it to Mythic. So we have cleared Mythic, as you can see here. We've cleared 1-8. I'm gonna end up going through and clearing more, but we just made it here today, so I wanted to go ahead and make a video on it now before I get too much further, because honestly, once you make it to Mythic, then that's when you really start to kind of change your progression of the game. So at this point, I've made it to Mythic, so now I can really start focusing on some different things and different aspects in the game that are really going to progress. But before we move on, I want to go ahead and I want to talk about, okay, well, what did I have to do to get to Mythic? What did I actually do? And what resources did I have or not have? So let's start off with, I'm going to actually explain to you, so the redemption codes that we get, I'm sure you guys all were aware of these, right? If you go into settings, you can go into account, you can hit redemption code here, and you can type in all those codes. I have not used a single code on this account. I have not used any of the free-to-play codes. I didn't use any of the redemption codes whatsoever. I wanted to see how far I can make it just off my own advice. So now I'm going to plug all these in, and that should give me a lot of extra resources, which is just in time for this, not for the rookie event, sorry. Just in time for this current event, which is going to give me something very, 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 very satisfying. And that's going to be, hopefully I can make it down here to this Awakening Soul Arcana. That's going to be huge, especially for a free-to-play account. I have not made a single 60-star character or 60 character. As you can see here, I have 5-star characters. And I have 4 4-star characters. And really, guys, 5. And that's about it. I haven't really done a whole lot of anything else. And I kind of want to explain to you like how this worked out, what I did to kind of maximize my throughput to get into the Mythic, you know, kind of a little bit here and there as far as what you can do on your own end to satisfy the conditions to make it and move forward, right? Because yeah, you can sit there and you can spend a lot of money, you can whale out. But this free to play is kind of proof that you don't have to. Like I did not whale out. I did not spend a dime on this account. I have simply just put in a little bit of sweat equity. I have paid attention to my foodie guide challenges. I have done these as much as possible. I have done, you know, Magic Pass, making sure, you know, claim these and watch how much experience I'm getting. I have paid attention to my hero development. I'm already made it all the way up to, you know, we're getting epic glyphs now. We're almost done with this one and we're going to keep progressing. So this will go really, really nicely, it looks like. The only thing I haven't done is conquer dungeons, and that's because we shouldn't be on dungeons. So I just now hit Mythic. Now we can start working on dungeons. So I've actually kind of progressed, in my opinion, the most efficient way. And on top of that, I'm also doing things like making sure I'm keeping my dispatch up, you know, the bounty. So as you see here, we have all these points here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my dispatch ability. I'm gonna get all this time shortened. And this will give me a little bit of gold back, as well as, you know, some matrix stuff. Matrix more in the long terms of like 6 months to 8 months from now is going to be super popular and super helpful and impactful on your account. Whereas right now, you're not going to see any benefit on it. But trust me, you're going to want to start doing these and getting them leveled up, because you want to get this dispatch level up as high as possible. As you see, I've already made it to dispatch 2. We're going to do everything we can to get to dispatch 3, which is going to give you a better refresh chance and everything. So it's definitely worth it. But we're slowly progressing by all means, and I'm loving it. And I'm proud. You know, we used basic characters, and I don't know if you saw my Void Tower video, but we did the same basic concept here. I focused on having a wood damage dealer, which was Havera in this case. Sorry, I used Nathalia as my water. I had Connor and I had Rodira. Both of these guys were just being used as healers and boosters. Same with Joseph. Joseph was just there so that way Nathalia would do AoE damage. And Gahar was surprisingly my main water or wind damage support that went with Havera. I didn't actually have a good fire damage dealer. I mean, I could use Zachary, everyone has Zachary, but I know he just falls off too quickly. And I just pulled a Scarlet very, very recently, so I haven't had time to play with her yet, but I will get her built. I'm going to use her on my free-to-play account because of her joint attacks with her wolf. She's going to be super helpful. Her and Antua are going to, or sorry, that's Arendelle. I thought I had Antanua. Apparently I do not. Ooh, that definitely just messed with my strategy that I was thinking of. I was going to pair them together so that way we can use them for guild boss. Apparently I don't have her on this account. I'm getting my main and my free-to-play mixed up. Very easy to do, unfortunately. But we're going to keep building some more champions here and there. But I'm not having to fully invest in these champions. Ability-wise, we did one ability upgrade on Avera. We have Nathalia is maxed out. We have Connor maxed out. Gahar, we're getting up there. And Andre, we did a little bit of gear or abilities. Same thing with Rodira. We only did one. We'll eventually go back and get more for her. Joseph, we got what we needed off of Joseph, and then we're just going to leave it here for now. But I followed my advice. I went back, I got my abilities, I went back into the adventure mode. It worked very, very well. And then I started getting glyphs. It took me a little bit to get past hard 8 and 9. I did notice that there was a power creep in there, and I had to really get their glyphs up high. So I got their glyphs up to level 4 now on those two characters, and level 3 on Connor. Gahar still didn't have anything, Andre had nothing, and Rodira had nothing as well. You see, I focused on 2 DPS champions, and they carried me through this. On top of, I didn't do a whole lot with gear. So for everyone who's saying you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to really invest and take this time, you really don't. Just keep in mind that this game is... it's a marathon. It's so you want to pace yourself. Don't be too quick to rush into everything and just get it done. Because chances are you're going to miss stuff. You're going to waste materials. You're going to waste resources, and you're going to regret it later. But if we look at the gear here, I don't have a whole lot of gear. Most of this has been given to me. All this 5-star gear has actually been from getting into Mythic so far, doing the 8 or 9 battles I think I've done in Mythic so far, which is very, very impactful. And if we go into my champions here and say, let's go and see what kind of gear they got on, manage gear. Notice that I don't even have high leveled gear. The highest level piece of gear I have leveled is a crit rate ring. That's on Nathalia and it's at +9. Everything else is +3, maybe a few +6s here and there. You didn't have to do a whole lot. Just by utilizing the pieces that were given to you at this very start of the game, I was able to basically progress all the way through this. If you look at the stats here between Avera and Nathalia, there's a couple differences between the two of them that you're going to notice. So notice her crit rate's at 66, attack is at 2200. Nathalia, notice that her crit rate is about 58, attack is at 1600. I actually put better gear on Avera, and it seemed to work out pretty well for me because between the two of them, they would smack like a tank. And the reason being is because they're both AoE damage dealers and their ultimates would do quite a bit of damage. So as you see here, Nathalia technically does more damage, but she was not the strongest element throughout the whole entire campaign. So it worked out really, really well having both of these guys and the roles that I have them in, the gear that I have them in. And I'm excited to keep pushing it through Mythic so I can get rid of this gear. This is all the starting gear, and let's just be honest, guys, it's trash. Please don't take any of this gear up, +9, +12, +15. You're gonna waste a lot of resources. I was fortunate enough that I already knew that from my main account, so I have not used any of my charms. I have all the charms that have been given to me so far. I'm gonna keep doing endless trials, that way I keep getting more charms, and I think that'll definitely help me when I get to a point where we get into a good event where it's upgrading gear. We currently do not have one on here. As you can see here, we have a hero promotion. We have an energy cost event on the list. We do not have a gear upgrade one, but we should be due. So I'm definitely going to save a lot of this so that way I can upgrade gear later on. And I want to play these events the best that I can because I feel like by playing these events is what's going to give me the best results and rewards. Also, guys, I want you to notice The rookie event, I did complete it. Just like I said when I did the last free-to-play update. You know, we completed it. We completed it by 1 point. We have 61 points, okay? I pretty much assumed that's what was going to happen. I was assuming I would get this 20 epics, which we probably will. We have a day and 6 hours. I will for sure get these 20 epics by tomorrow before reset. Now, this obtain 10 items of a 6-star gear. I doubt I hit that one, but we'll try. We'll see what happens. And this tier 4 plus, we definitely won't hit this. I'm not going to waste the time going to get those glyphs done currently because it's just not worth it. And the end result, the rewards aren't worth it. And as you can see here, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. The ones that are left are the ones that I knew were not quite feasible and not quite realistic. Now, this paint a 6-star hero, I may go ahead and do this one just because I do have just enough resources to make one 6-star hero. And I would like to get, you know, my Nathalia up to 6-star and get her going so that way we can really use her for more in-game content because I feel like she's going to be the biggest benefit in this particular account than Avera will be. But either way, it's going to work out really well. And I'm hoping to get a 6-star. That way we can do this hero promotion and we can try to get as far as we can at this Awakening Soul Arcana. I did just get it on my main account. It took a lot of 60s, unfortunately. It took a lot of 6-starring. But as free to play, we have a week. I'm hoping that we can get it fairly easy. We'll get 1,000 points with one 6-star. Allows me to have 7,000 more points. And, you know, we're just going to grind away and see what happens. But one thing I have been doing that's really helped me out is I've been really managing my energy, guys. This has not hit 150. Well, actually, you know, as it's progressed. As you level up, it does progress and changes. I've not hit it. I've not been spending my diamonds. I've been doing my due diligence. I come into the market every day. I check it at least 2 to 3 times a day. And I buy everything. I am finding really quickly that even though I don't have the special passes, anything like that on here, I still am not running out of gold. This gold in the upper right, as long as I'm farming and keeping my energy down, I am not running out of gear, and I'm finding that it's viable to go ahead and buy everything in the shop. It's not a big deal. I know at the beginning I made a guide and said, hey, don't do this because you're going to run out of gold quick. Well, I'm here to tell you I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. I've already got the shop level all the way up to 5. It can't not get any higher. So this will be the best possible gear or best possible outcome in this gold shop. And I'm maintaining my gold perfectly fine by doing this, buying it every day. So it's definitely worth it. You know, we're still only buying the advanced summoning crystals with diamonds and then hero essence shop. I am still trying to do my best to do my summons and get my free advanced summoning crystal down here. Because I do think that is still the best path to go, is use those green bordered champions as food instead of using, you know, them for leveling up other characters. But to each their own. If I were to have them, it would probably really help me right now to get some of these upgraded. But unfortunately, I don't. What I'll probably end up doing, though, guys, is I'll probably end up summoning some, doing some normal summonings and get some of those done. You know, I'll probably use all these up. That way I can really finish that event. But since we're on the summoning screen anyways, right? Why don't we have a little fun with this? Let's go ahead. Let's do a couple summons just really quick. See if we can't get enough. Okay, I think we'll be able to banish some characters off of that one really quickly. Let's grab one more of the advanced summoning and we'll go ahead and we'll do 2 10 pulls to kind of wrap up this video for this progression, you know, as a celebratory pull, so to speak. So let's go ahead and go in here, banishment. And we're going to banish all of the green ones, which gave us just a little short. You know what? I'm not going to use... choose fans here. Okay, take that. Let's go ahead and use that. That way we can go over here. And we can go ahead here, Essence, grab one more of these advanced summoning shards. This gives us 20. We did not have to use any diamonds. Going into here, this will give us 2 10 pulls. So let's go ahead and do both 10 pulls. Let's see what we get here as a wrap up celebratory thing. I'm excited. We made it to Mythic, so let's celebrate. Now, I am hoping for any epic. That's what I want. Ooh, that was all blue. I just had to say what I was hoping for. Oh no. Let's try one more 10 pull. Let's see if we can't get an epic on this one. And it looks like, okay, we got 2 gold rings. That's good. Okay, so we got 1 epic. We got Urzog. Not helpful in my situation. He's not going to be a character I'm going to be building for this account. I'm not. he has his uses and utilities. For me, he's not going to be helpful in what I'm trying to do with this account. So this is unfortunate, but whatever. I mean, those are the breaks. At least we made it to Mythic, so now we can go farm some gear. We did get a Charles, we got a Rodira, we got a Valuk, and we got another Joseph. So we'll start plugging those guys into the compositions and getting them ascended. And that way I can, once again, not have to upgrade my gear that high because, well, you know, we're going to play this smart. We're going to be smart about this. We're going to note that as a free-to-play player, we are not trying to go as fast as we possibly can. We're just trying to be the most efficient that we can and progress in the game without making, you know, we're trying to minimize our mistakes. That's essentially what we're trying to do here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the progression. Ask questions down below. Jump in the Discord channel if you have other questions. I do stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. EST, and Saturday on Twitch. Go give me a follow over there. And if you got questions, come ask. I know a lot of people have had questions about how my free-to-play has been going because I haven't been doing a daily update, so to speak. But ask questions. We're playing it every day and we're having a lot of fun. So can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And until next time, peace.